Dutty Berry here with the top content creators of 2025, and I'm supposed to be speaking to Sandy Starr. Me ears so she don't really talk, but Berry does. Me, who me is. I'ma feel like me can't get her to open her mouth and say something. But watch out, boy, get girl for talk. Hola, hey, Sandy. Sandy Starr. Hey, what's up? You know that you're on Dutty Berry's top content creators of 2025. Okay, and so we hear say you don't really talk, you don't speak. But you see because me who me is, me know you can't talk. So say something for the people them. Alright, you're the one you know. Sandy, if you know you have the hottest walk right now, bust a woy. If you have the strongest legs them in Jamaica right now, say Ray. Sandy, I have 100,000 USD in my pocket right now, can give you. And I will only give you this money if you say box cover. I know you're gonna say it right now. Come on, Sandy, for the money. Sandy, with this close now, we are here a little. Alright. Well, people are tried, but management around there, so we have to go send the official, owner of Sandy to come and do this conversation. So Sandy, big up yourself. Anything you want to say to your fans? Oh wow. So we okay, all right. No, all right, Sandy. Alright, so welcome Sandy Starr. I've seen you online, go on with yourself and walk all about the place. But for those who don't have any idea what Sandy is all about, give them a little piece.
Well, Sandy does a lot. Especially if we're going to talk about that particular character. You know who I'm talking about? Yeah, she's very spontaneous. She's adventurous, a little troublesome, cheeky. Yeah, unpredictable. Yeah, that's Sandy for you.
Tell me about how did the character start? When did it start? When was there a day when you just decided so you're gonna do one video and you realized that after that people just kept wanting more and more?
Yeah, it kind of was by accident. So basically I used to do some skits before just in a wig, and people would compare me to Annalise Keating. I didn't know who that was, so I'm gonna look it up and realize that it was a character from Netflix. One series was named How to Get Away with Murder. And she have a funny little walk. So I decided to impersonate the walk. So I pretty much borrowed my daughter's dress. Actually, she never even knew I was taking it. I take it out of her closet, put it on, grab up her handbag, put on the heels and impersonate the walk, and then it just blew up.
Yeah, no, you could have just done one video, but then I realized that you kept this character going and, kept on adding more and more places. What was the turning point that made you say, you know what, maybe I'm onto some gold, let me stick with this?
From the first video, actually, it went pretty viral. People loved the character, they loved the walk. They compare me to so many things. We hear, oh my God, she look like RoboCop, and just, a bag of things. And I say, you know what, I'm gonna take this character out on the street. Because the first video that I did, actually, I was just walking in my yard. And somebody said, where are you going? And then that is what actually sparked the idea to take this character out on the road. Yeah.
Okay, so now you mentioned the road. Where are some of the wildest, farthest places you have taken Sandy on that walk?
On the toll. When I was going to Montego Bay, yeah, we did the whole of that. What them call it, so? Yeah, that toll to go to Ochi, yeah, that one was tough. Because, we stopped at different locations. And I have another video where I had gone to the political JLP and the PNP headquarters, and I walk out the whole of that area, come right back round. That one was also tough. And I flew out in character through the airport. That was also challenging. That was a little nerve-wracking, but that was yeah, one of them too.
What are some of the reactions that you get from people that looking and seeing where's this lady going, what's going on here?
Well, for the most part, no. People know the character. But in the beginning, people look for me like my mother. I had to just step past it and just keep moving. I mean, people look at me all kind of way on the road. Them hunk me down. People all a crash. Well, not crash. But I see somebody ride a sidewalk already. Just I broke them neck to see the walker go so down the road, you know? Yeah, it's crazy.
No, before all of this popularity, especially last year in 2025, you know, what were you doing, and were you always like somebody who did active on social media, into the performance, drama and all of that?
Yeah, I've always been involved in the performing arts, actually. And I've always made content from a very long time with my daughter, especially. That is how it started out. Before even TikTok was TikTok, I think it the name Musically. So we used to do a lot of dance videos and skits and content before this character actually blew up. Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Now, what are your hopes for you know your character and for your life on social media? Are you aiming to possibly do some stuff, you know, in theater? You know, maybe some brand deals. Are you open to all of that?
Yes, I'm definitely open to brand deals. I'd love to do some acting, you know, film. I think that is where my interest is right now. I'm looking to launch a YouTube channel that's coming soon. So I'm going to be giving you extended versions of this character, showing you Jamaica, because that's what people love as well. You know, seeing her in the street. Them can say, oh, it's downtown. Look, it's Devon House. Oh, she upper. You know, they like that as well. So I'm really hoping that I can expand more with what I'm doing with this, and hopefully let's see where it goes.
Yeah. No, what was your first or you know, viral video? And talk to us about some of the views then where you get. Where your viewership like, where you're like, why? Wow.
Well, my most viral video is over 2 million views, but it's not that particular character. It's a skit where I am moving from masculine to feminine. You know, people like to see the drastic change that I can do, you know. But this lady, she doesn't have a name. She has videos that have almost 1 million views. About 4 videos are like over 800,000, over 900,000 views with over 10,000 shares. Yeah.
Now, when you're on the streets now, like, what are some of the comments and the feedback then where you get from people?
People are very excited to see her. Yeah, people are very excited to see her. I went to Half a Tree one time in character, and I'm not telling a lie, we pretty much stopped Half a Tree. You know, everybody waving, everybody wants a picture, everybody, them love her. Yeah, it's been crazy, to be honest. The reactions, people are very excited when they see that black and white dress coming down the road.
Yeah. Now, for most people, you know, when they have, you know, built this character that has taken on a different life, sometimes them feel like their own personality, their own individual persona gets pushed to the side. Have you started experiencing this, and how are you negotiating, you know, with your own ego? People like, you know what, if I'm in public, probably nobody really cares. I just want the regular media just only care about this character that they've seen online.
Yeah, I find that happening a lot. Everywhere I go, and when people like approach me, the first thing them say is, where's the dress? Where's the wig? Why never big New Year's Eve party me go, you know? People was like, why you never wear the dress come? Like, I don't wear the dress all the time, you know? It's not been a problem, to be honest. I think that because they love this character so much, when them see me, they want to see she. You know, so I get it. I don't. And you know what? This character is kind of like an alter ego, you know? So it's not somebody totally separate and apart from who I am. So it's cool.
Yeah. Now, why have you kept this character so mysterious? Like, we're not really giving her a name. We're not gonna hear the character talk. Will anything change for 2026? Or are you very much adamant that you want to keep some mystery with this character?
Yes, definitely. I think that's what makes her interesting. You know, that she's kind of unpredictable, mysterious, and she does a lot without having to say anything. You know, she's entertaining without having to say anything. She kind of give a little Mr. Bean vibes. You know, and as it relates to a name for her, I've thought of some names, but not really sticking to me just yet, and I don't want to put her in a box. Yeah, so I don't know.
Okay, so if I fight if we go on now, who you think away? The character or you?
She. Yeah, she wild.
Yeah, man, one step into the heels.
Yeah, man, she wild. One fling with the bag, you know?
And what is one message you have to anybody who might be, thinking about, developing a character or some sort of persona online? Any tip you have for them to, how to resonate with the audience?
Be yourself. That part. Just be yourself. And you see, even if you're creating a character, just be yourself. Don't overthink it. And just do it without any expectations. I wonder if people are going to like this character. Just do it. Just do it. Believe in it and trust me. You're right. The audience will find you.
All right. Thank you very much for the chat.
All right. Thank you.
All right, so Sandy, big up yourself. You're on Dutty Berry's top content creators for 2025. And this is a part where we just, say a little nice words. And I'm very big. I used to watch a lot of like the Mr. Beans and, you have the Madia and you have people who really develop characters. And to see like a Jamaican who has somehow created this persona and captured the imaginations of people who just like, you know what, TikTok can be so messy and have whole heap of noise. And the fact that you were able to have success there and just break through all of the noise and not bring no pasa, no drama, you're just bringing originality, creativity, and as I say, just be yourself. And somehow you've managed to, develop an identity and make a name for yourself. And then now that I'm actually talk to your ear or you can talk, me I hope that with the YouTube channel now, 2026, you can show the people them more of like, come show you probably have 10 different other characters them put on and I wait for launch. So why you make the people them see so you can talk and step out there and show them other stuff because I find the characters and yourself very interesting and intriguing and excited. Yeah, so that's what the two says.
I appreciate that. And I just want to thank everybody for the support. People have been so encouraging. It's what really keeping me going, and I really love entertaining the people them and seeing that people feel inspired by this character. I get a lot of messages from people saying, thank you because I feel like I can be myself. I don't feel so afraid.
Yeah.
People say, oh, anxiety, afraid of she. But little do they know that I have anxiety, but I use this character to face a lot of the things that could make me feel afraid. So I love that about the character the most, that she's inspiring and she's spreading just laughter and joy to the people, and that for me.
Wow, that is it. You hear it, you hear it here first. So I can't wait to see the YouTube channel and the other stuff that you have to offer.